And we are live. Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to another episode, another stream on LeCraft. LeCraft. I almost nailed that. It was a good intro, and then I fucked it up at the very last second. I'm terrible at this. Right. It's weird that I didn't. I knew when I logged out last week that um I would go, oh, I'm not in the house. This is weird because usually whenever I log out, I'm usually in the house, but I'm not in the house right now. It's weird. Yeah. Hey, Milky. How's it going? Right, we're in. Is it sunrise? No, because sunrise would be over there. Yes, it's very much sunset. I need to. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. We were making the enchantment tower because we started that last time. And we had the attack of the trolls last time. Um, Very weird stream that was. Oh, we got some nice Minecraft music. Do do. Right, can we sleep? We can. Nice. Do 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 do. You know, it really doesn't ever stop getting beautiful, does it? Oh, look at that. Did you download shaders? Well, I've had shaders on the whole time, Milky. Oh. Ugh. Ah, right. What are we gonna do today? I guess we just carry on making the bloody enchantment tower. That's what I've been planning to do for a bunch of streams anyway. Yeah, I was making good. We actually, not only did we start that last time, we went to the Nether and found a Nether fortress. That was a massive obstacle for us, and that's not an obstacle. An obstacle for us anymore because we found another fortress and we got some blaze rods, so that's very, very, very good. Because that was the main thing that was stopping us from progressing because we needed blaze rods to make a brewing stand, and I needed a brewing stand to get potions of weakness so that we could cure zombie villagers when they pop about. Because I don't want to, especially now that now that our original diamond tools are starting to deteriorate to a very serious degree, I don't want to start making or remaking the tools that we've already made. If I can help it, I don't want to. I want to get a villager, I want to cure him, and I want to get a mending book from him. That's the plan. Of course, time will tell whether that actually ends up being the case. Yeah, we have a decent amount of dark oak. Was it dark? Yeah, it was dark oak that we were using. It was. We were using dark oak for the walls. I must remember to come back down for the saplings, though. I can't forget because they are really precious dark oak saplings because they drop so rarely. Even jumping up here, I'm thinking about, like, I'm regretting leaving the tree. Wouldn't it be better to do it like this way? No. I don't know. Either way, I'm going back down to get the rest of the saplings, so I don't trust myself. I'll just hang out there until all the leaves despawn. I do not remember this game, no, Milky, but it's cool if it has mods. Because mods make everything better. Where's the damn tree? Or what's left of it? This happens every time. Should be able to bloody see it because I planted saplings. Ah, here we go. Got some twigs. No saplings? Are you joking? God damn it. I honestly don't know how dark oak trees realistically have survived within the biomes of Minecraft because they just don't drop enough saplings. Look, we had 2 already. This entire tree has dropped 1 sapling. You need 4. It's ridiculous. All the other trees only need 1 and they drop like 6 or 7 each. It's ridiculous. Like, there was me thinking that, you know, the amount of dark oak saplings that I came back with would be enough to plant them and be, you know, relatively safe, that they were gonna be sustainable, but they don't drop their fucking saplings. I'm trying to think if there, like, I don't think there's any, like, enchantment or anything that would allow me to get more saplings. It's just really irritating because, like, jungle ones, like, you can have the big trees like that one, if you use 4, but you can still plant them with 1 sapling. Dark oaks, you can't. They have to be 4 saplings, and they don't fucking drop them! So now we're gonna have to go and chop down this one as well. I don't know, are we though? We might have enough. Let's go do some experimentation. No, the last leaf didn't drop any. It's ridiculous. Oh, look at the clouds. What? I don't really I think it looks good, Fitz, but I don't recognize it as the Season 5 outfit, because the Season 5 outfit was green. It's like green and black. I think it looks good. I just don't think it's the Season 5 outfit. Bloody hell, my hair. I need a haircut. Very, very desperately. I was also going to say that I was literally going to say on this stream that the heat has decreased to the point where it's actually alright now. It has gotten better, but it's still quite hot. I'm quite hot right now. I don't know, Milky. I don't know why that's even a thing. I don't. It doesn't make any sense. God, has it really almost been a day? Yeah, it makes no sense. I don't know why. I mean, it's up in the air whether you really even count it as a turbo mode, to be honest. Yeah, I'm thinking to add, to make it, like, nicer looking, we do the logs going that way instead. We're gonna need another axe. Could make a diamond one, I suppose. I suppose we could do that. Yeah, it was dark oak that we were using. Yeah. Someone, I think, actually, I was having a look at it not too long ago. Someone actually made a Max Steel mod for Minecraft. It's not that good, I think. Like, it's not a very good looking mod, but I might try it out, actually. Would make sense. It's the sort of thing I would do. I've never done, like, a mod review before, but you know, I don't think that... So, the reason I know about it is because I was looking for, I don't even remember what I was looking for. I was looking for something to do with Max Steel, and I found someone's video on it. It didn't look that good. It looked really awkward to control. It could just be the way the guy was actually presenting it, but it looked like there was a bunch of different, like, really awkward hotkeys for different things. So, I don't know. I think Max Steel, like, you could make a really good Max Steel Minecraft mod if you put your mind to it. I've never done anything to do with Minecraft mods, so, you know, I'm not sure I'd be the one to do it. I could learn, I suppose. Learning to mod Minecraft has never really been, something that I've ever really considered doing. I suppose I could. Right, I've got to try and get the design I had in mind back in my head now. It's been a week. Doesn't help that the sun's there, because I can't really fucking see it. Yeah, so 3 space, 3 space, 3 space. 3 space, 3 space, 3 space, 3 space, and then platform at the top. Yes. Right, let's get to work. Like I said, we're gonna need another axe. Fix the bridge. That's not a bridge, that's just a walkway. That I will probably make into a bridge at some point. Actually, how does just this look? No, it looks too similar. I want there to be some variety. We're very much gonna need another axe, considering, not to mention we're stripping all of these logs just like Lydia, and then we're tearing down all of them and then replacing them and then stripping them as well. And are we gonna need more dark oak logs? I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I could repair it. I don't really think that's efficient, though. I think that's just a waste of resources, to be honest. So I'm pretty certain it takes more to repair an iron axe than to just make a new one at full durability, so it's not really worth it. I think we might need more dark oak. Fairness, it does only take 7 each time. No, I think we're gonna need more. It's just so frustrating, the fact that I know that even if I go back to the bloody mushroom forest and get more dark oak, because of the way dark oak trees, like 2 out of 3 times don't give enough saplings to replant the whole tree, it's just really annoying, and I'll keep having to go back for more. Like, every other tree gives the right amount of saplings. Why can't the fucking dark oak tree do that as well? It's not that much to ask. Some more music. I was making the point in the last stream that, like, I actually looked up if there was a way to why am I looking in there? I was looking because I can't fully concentrate when I'm talking. I actually looked up if there was a way to make it so that the Minecraft music plays all the time. And there isn't, because the way the game is designed is so the music only plays at specific points. But I was I was making the point that that's not the way it used to be. Back in, like, the Xbox 360 days, the music used to play all the time. Now, I don't know whether that's a disparity between console and PC, because I didn't really play PC for a long time. Well, not a long time. I did play PC, but I didn't really play PC Survival. And I turned the music off anyway, so I wouldn't really have known. But I know for certain that on original console Minecraft, the music played all the fucking time. You are right about that, Seymour. There are no mobs on mushroom biomes. Random point, but you are right. But they're bloody rare, those biomes. It is entirely logical that if we were to find one of those, then I could and possibly would move there. But then again, what's the point of having an easy life? Jacobs, I literally went over this. It costs more to repair an iron axe than to make a new one, I'm pretty sure. Then again, don't quote me on that. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure that, like, that's not really the purpose of an anvil in that way. Like, I've not really seen anyone actually using raw resources to try and repair tools before. So now we've just got to sort of sit here and wait for it to not drop saplings. It's honestly so annoying. It's so annoying. What is the point of it? I despise it. Yeah. Do we even have an anvil? I don't even think we have one. It's an expensive investment, too. Costs iron blocks, and we don't have a lot of them right now. I don't think, anyway. So we might genuinely not even have enough to make one. I'm not sure. See, we have the one sapling now, so we plant that over there. And I guarantee you this is not gonna drop 4 other saplings. There's no way. No way in hell is that happening. Oh, lovely. Clearing this area so they're easier to see. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, there's one over there. This one's dropped a decent amount thus far. Yes, I know the crafting recipe for an anvil. Actually, I'll take these with me. Did I just see it drop one, or was that... Oh, no, it did! I might have spoken too soon. We might be lucky this time. I'm staying here until they're all gone. Which... Oh my god! No fucking way! It actually did drop 4! No way! It dropped another one? Wow, it really heard me talking shit about Dark Oak, and it wanted to prove me wrong. That pig just scared the fuck out of me. Shit. Just wanted to do some parkour, okay? I was bored. Oh, how do I make a crafting table? Oh, it's a very difficult, I keep thinking that I'm seeing more saplings drop, and it's just bloody water particles. Yeah, the crafting table. One of the most difficult recipes, I think, in all of Minecraft. Like, only the true OG players know how to craft a crafting table. Look at this. It's like a slight difference in the light. At least there was. Might be something to do with the sun setting. It is definitely turning to night now. I ain't moving. I'm staying here till all of these blocks have disappeared. It's funny you said that, Milky. I still didn't actually, I still didn't actually say how you craft one. So I am, you know, I haven't proven that I'm able to make a crafting table. But it is, would you believe it, 4 planks of any type of wood. Why haven't they added multiple colors of crafting table? It'd be pretty pointless. Like, that would be a pointless thing, but... yeah. Speaking of... That, I thought for a minute that pig was a creeper. I don't know why. He's the same pig that's been there for, like, a couple of minutes now. Can you two just, like, dissolve or whatever? Because I'm bored. I don't want to be ambushed by nasties. Speaking of, I don't know why I'm it was just sort of, there was actually a logic to the train of thought that led to this point, because I was talking about how adding you know, multiple different crafting table types would be you know, pointless. And then I started thinking about them adding stuff, so this does lead into what I'm going to talk about. Minecraft Live! We know where it's going to be this year. We got the announcement. I think it was yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. I can't tell. I'm losing track of when things have been happening. Fuck off. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm, for some reason, a bit rusty at Minecraft. It's only been a fucking week. There we go. Back into stride. Yeah, Minecraft Live. It's going to be in, like, mid-October. like the 16th or the 18th or around there, I think. I can't remember exactly what the date was. But that's hype. I'm really excited. Minecraft Live is something I honestly really, really do look forward to every single year. And this will be the third Minecraft Live I'll have covered on the channel, I think. The third one. And unlike last year, I won't have a shitty mic. Because the last one was unfortunately during the sort of first term of my third year at uni, when I was relying on my shitty mic. So that won't be the case. Can this thing fucking disappear already? He is really sticking this out, isn't he? I'm just sitting in the rain here like an idiot. This is what I do for dark oak saplings. Yeah, Minecraft Live. That's very, very cool. Very exciting. Gonna see what they've been working on since 1.20 came out. Oh, bloody hell. It's really annoying that... Just... I don't have anything... There we go. That should stay there, hopefully. It's just that I've got, like, a little USB thing on, a little USB wire coming from my headphones, because they have LEDs, and I don't use them. I'm not sure I even could use... It might be able to reach, because obviously I plug one jack into my mic, which is here, and then the other one will go into my computer, which is down there. Yeah, so that'll be 1.2, 1.21. Let's go. I keep hearing fucking footsteps, and this fucking bit of leaf, right? You know what? I'm sick of this. Right. Let me go get some sleep. Yeah, that tree gave a lot more saplings than I originally believed. It gave 6. Bear in mind the other gave 1. 1. The other one gave 1 sapling. Can you not? You're not gonna win. Excuse me. Anything about... Why is there light over there? Did I just randomly place a torch over there? I did. Looks nice. I think there's a skeleton in my back garden. Then again, I'm still able to sleep. What on earth is going on? Are they on my roof? I think they're on my roof. Fucking Santa Skelly. Yeah, look, they were! My god. That's irritating. What are you looking at? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, okay. I think this might be enough dark oak, but we'll go and see. I need to go exchange my gold boots. Because I'm no longer in the nether. Time to ascend. There we go. Pro tip. Right, I've got to sort of figure out what I want. So I think... Jacobs, I literally couldn't... I do not understand like a single word of what you are trying to say in that message. Alright, so we go up to this point. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yes, that was an accident. It was a misclick, and it wasn't even a misclick. Well, it was by definition a misclick, but I swear I clicked on Oh yeah, fine, Fitz. You thought I was lying? You thought I was kidding? No, they're fucking horny bastards. You literally cannot go 5 minutes. You can't go a single page without seeing one. I wasn't joking. Right. Okay, so we need to tear down all of these. Ow. Yeah, I'd be fine with the music playing all the time. I don't like the silence. Because that's why, the reason I don't have Minecraft music on, all the time is because usually I'm watching YouTube in the background. So, I can't just play Minecraft in silence, I can't really do that with anything, to be honest. I need to have someone talking, in the background. Whether that's, like, I'm on with my friends or I'm just watching a video, but I can't just sit in silence and play something like that. Yeah, I'm sure that'll look quite nice. No, Jacobs! In the week it has been, I have forgotten about Barknar. Yes, of course I remember him. It was cool, though. It was sad, obviously. But I think it's cool that we had a canon death. Because the thing is, right, I easily could have revived him. And speaking of, that actually wasn't the first death we had, because, what was the, Malborn, the dude in the Thalmor Embassy, he died, and I tried to, I honestly did try to make him survive, because I think, if I recall correctly, he actually has a side quest where you help him get out of Skyrim if he survives. And I really wanted that, but alas, he died, and I could have resurrected him, but that would have felt a bit cheap. Hey, Roast. How's it going? I say, it's been a while since we've built anything like this in Minecraft. Been mostly just surviving. It's good to hear them, Roast. Always good when the people are good. I've had a weird couple of days. It's been less hot. That's definitely a positive. Definitely a positive. Because the heat is depressing. Sucks so bad. Look how close we are to having enough. I would water bucket clutch, but I know that if I don't do it from this height, then I will just die. And I have 51 levels, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, let's go chop down some more dark oak and wait 10 years for the saplings to not drop. I'm secretly thinking in my head that it's like reverse psychology. If I... Oh, wow, this is a tall one. If I insult the dark oak trees and tell them that they don't drop enough saplings, then they'll start dropping more. Yeah, the heat is just depressing. It's nice. I don't like summer. I like the sun. But I don't like heat. Which you may think like they come hand in hand. They don't always. You can have a nice day without it being, you know, hot. Excuse me. But yeah, like when it's that hot, it is just depressing. Like I don't want to do anything. It's that hot. And it's annoying for me because oh nice, another sapling already. 2 more already. Jesus, we've already got enough to replant it. Fantastic. Maybe the technique is working. But like when it's hot, and it's worse for me because I have to be on like I have to be on camera and record and stream obviously like for hours. And it gets hot. Oh my god, the technique is working. The doke trees like being they like being talk shit to. Oh my god, there's 4 more already? The doke trees have got a kink for insults. That's why they're giving me so many saplings. Why does this always go... Why do the shit in the Minecraft streams always go down a weird fucking route? Yeah. I imagine... I'm not surprised. I was gonna say, I make a habit of not... I don't usually, DM... Like... I don't usually DM viewers for any reason, because I always say that it's important to keep I've described this before, a level of distance, personal distance from viewers. I think that's always important. But I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I was saying like I've had a weird couple of days because some stuff's been going on in the Dinosaur King Discord, because you guys know I run like about 1,000 Discords. And I also I started building a Max Steel Discord today. Which is one that is long overdue for me making. I'm just going to get rid of this because I want to make sure that that sapling drops. Then I'll go sleep and then I'll come back in the morning. But, yeah, I've currently been building a Max Steel Discord because the thing is, right, you would have thought that the Max Steel Discord, because I've been making, I think I made the Arthur Discord way before I started this channel. Actually, I can't remember whether it was before I started this channel or not. But I made the Arthur Discord first, and then I made the casual Discord. Then it was the Dinotopia one, then the Dinosaur King one, then very, very recently the Speckles and the Gone one, and now the Max Steel one. You would have thought that the Max Steel one would be something that I'd make a Discord for quite quickly, or, you know, it would be, you know, as soon as I started making Discords for the different obscure franchises that I'd covered, that I would, that would be like one of the first ones I did. And you're not wrong. It probably should have been. I think the reason that I didn't was that I didn't think there was enough to the Max Steel franchise to make a Discord. Which in itself, compared to most other things, is a little silly. Well, I'm gonna say a little silly. It'd definitely be silly in the aspect that I wouldn't do one for Max Steel and I would do one for Speckles, because Speckles is literally just 3 movies and nothing else. Basically, like, no merchandise, no other media, no nothing. It's just those 3. But I suppose the sort of half reason for me making the Speckles Discord was also to do with making a Discord for dinosaur fans. But obviously Max Steel has 5 seasons, so, you know, there's definitely enough to it to make a Discord. And it's clearly very popular, so, you know, probably should have made it a long time ago. I can't remember if at the time I made the second Turbo Modes video, because that is the most recent Max Steel video I've made. I've only made 2 of them. I can't recall if at that time I was making fandom Discords. I don't think I was. I started doing it, I started doing it when I started doing Dinotopia stuff. So I don't think I was doing it at the time. Is that too plain? I've got to do something to, like, brighten up that wall. It won't look flat because we have this that's gonna go up. I need to do something to fix this. We can adjust this as we go along, I guess. Oh god, fucking hell. Yeah, Jacobs, I've made like 3. I'm doing a review series of the mini-series and the TV series, and I've done a lore video on the Razor Reef as well. I need to get back to doing them as well. The mini-series review are very fun, if very tedious videos to make. They are really tedious to edit through because they're long shit to review. They're long because they are movies, at least until I get to the TV series, then they're a little bit more manageable. But then again, the Max Steel sort of rewatch I did gave me a little bit of a taste about what the sort of time I'm looking at to be analyzing. Can you... Why does water go away so damn slowly? Like, hurry the fuck up. But reviewing and reacting to the Max Steel video, Turbocharged, gave me a bit of a taste of what it's going to be like to react to the episodes of Dinotopia rather than the miniseries movies, because they're like 45 minutes, which is exactly the same length that Turbocharged is. And it took me around 2 hours and a half to react to that. So, and then we're going to fill this with blue pane glass. I'm also going to do this as well. Oh, yikes. I do also want to react to the Max Steel live action movie. I have seen it. I can I can water bucket clutch this, surely. Yes, let's go. Come on. Yeah, it's all looking a bit flat right now. Right, it won't look flat when I build these up. Yeah, you see, I would make a timeline of Max Steel, but well, there might. I tell you what, making a Max Steel timeline might actually be a good play, because it'd be really short, because there's not a lot of history to the Max Steel. Yeah, I could do that. I could easily. That's no way, because the Speckles timeline, that was a long ass video to make, because there was so much that happened, and I went into really good detail about everything that happened. But to be honest, there's not really a lot of important, because I wouldn't go over like every episode, because most of season 1 is filler episodes. There's very little, most of the time at least, there's very little actual story development. What could I do to make this less just square? Again, I'll be able to do more to it once it's completed. I think at the top, I'll have like a layer of upwards dark logs, then a sort of circular bit of stone brick stairs. Yeah, you know, you say it as a joke, Jacobs, but it's not a bad idea, because I can't afford to spend as much time on, I think, any video as I spent on the Speckles timeline, because that was ridiculous. I spent like a solid 2 months, probably about more along the lines of 2.5 months, on that video. Yeah, Milky, what is this object show thing? I'm pretty sure you were doing that back in, like, the days where I worked for the other group that I don't want to mention the name of, because bad memories, but, yeah, what is that? Actually, I need to go harvest this shit. Do I have any bones on me? Any bones? I don't have any bones. No bones. Let me through. We'll take the wheat and the seeds. Not the seeds, we don't need the seeds. The wheat and the carrots down to quickly feed the animals before nightfall. Well, if you put it like that, it just sounds like, when you put it like that, it just sounds like a death battle. Is that not what it is? Because describing it like, objects, like, fight and you know, vote on who wins, then that sounds to me like a death battle. Except, you know, you just vote who wins. I gotta get down here because I'm gonna get mobbed by Gribblies. Feed, 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 feed. There we go. It's annoying because we had 19 characters. 19 characters, 19 carrots, which means, at least it should have meant that there was one spare. Oh well. We have a lot of cows now. This is more like it. There we go. Give me the XP. Well, if it's characters, then Object Show doesn't sound like a good name for it. Yeah, you do that, Fitz. Skyrim modders are horny fuckers, but there are some really talented people. Like, there are entire teams of people bringing, you know, new land mods to Skyrim, and they are my favorite because, you know, going to entire new... I thought that was a zombie villager for a second. No, you're just a regular zombie. Ow! I think... I could be wrong. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. But, I think that skeleton might have just stole that kill from me. Right. Yeah, Skyrim modders are horny in general. A lot of horny mods. But a lot of good mods too. The reason... I mean, I don't really know if this is the reason, because I think it'd just be the same even if this wasn't the case, but, like, it's an influx of stuff on the Nexus because different stuff is allowed on the Nexus. Like, there's... Are you offering anything good? Blue Ice is... Oh, yeah. You know what? You're absolutely right, Fitz. If you share a room, you're absolutely right. That you should not be downloading those mods, if you share a room. It's also awkward that it's with, a sister. rather than a brother. Because if it was a brother, then it'd be, I think, a little less awkward. But regardless, yeah, that's probably a good point. And like you said, you have no interest in that stuff. I mean, I don't really think it's necessary. I mean, I'm not against downloading mods to make characters look nicer. Like, for example, Recorder uses a different body type than the default one, which is why she looks really nice and has, like, much smoother skin that doesn't look like dough. And that's I'm not against that. But the problem is that 90% of the body mods in Skyrim or for Skyrim are designed to give the females like tremendously huge breasts, and it's just like, what's the point? I mean, don't get me wrong, I can see the appeal, but at the same time, I feel like that would take away from the game a bit. But hey, if you want to play Skyrim like that, that's none of my concern. Insert Kermit drinking tea. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I got onto that point. I got distracted. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, those aren't... They're called... Like, people call them porn mods because that is their intention to, you know, just make the females have a big booba. And that is the point of them. But there are actually porn... Like, actual porn mods for Skyrim. Like, sex mods and stuff. And those aren't available on the Nexus for obvious reasons. But they do exist. Yeah. Don't ask how I know about them. Anyway. Yeah, what I was saying, I've had a weird, because I said I had a weird couple of days, and I wanted to mention something that's just something a bit, I don't even know what to call it. It's just, like, not weird per se. Well, it is weird, but it's something that's happened in the Dinosaur King Discord, because you guys, and that's why I got distracted, because I started talking about the Max Steel Discord that I'm building, which will be released when I upload my reaction to the first season 5 movie, which is Turbocharged. I'm really liking. I like the video is coming out great thus far. It's gonna be really cool. Check memes. I will check memes. Let me check memes. What is the royal jest that have to offer me? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Yeah. No idea what you're talking about. I have nothing to nothing to talk about. Totally nothing at all. Yes, I'm not going to, no, you're not gonna trick me into slipping up and revealing something. Well, me saying that implies there's stuff to reveal. I should just stop talking, shouldn't I? You're all just trying, because the thing is, you try and bait me jokingly, and then trying to make a joke myself, like try and make a joke, and then it sounds like I'm incriminating myself. But we're gonna move on swiftly, and I just want to mention this just because it's something, you know, you guys you know, often ask how my day's been, and usually I have nothing interesting to say. Yeah, I tried to make a counter joke and it just makes it worse. That's the problem. But yeah, like, you guys tend to ask, like, oh, how's your day been, Prince? And usually I don't have anything interesting to tell you guys. I mean, sometimes I do. I would tell you what videos I'm working on or whatever. But something a little weird apparently has happened. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking. No one said anything about this being like a family friendly stream. Milky, like a couple of weeks back, we were talking about what mob should be best for a creeper to. Well, in fairness, yeah, it was breed with, but we don't talk about that. I mean, last week it definitely was not a family-friendly stream, but in fairness, that was nothing to do with me. That was the trolls coming along. But this can be like the spruce gardens. Yeah, I mean they do that. They do that as a joke. Like it's funny. I find that funny. Like it's just a funny joke. But yeah, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I run a lot of Discords now. I run the Arthur Discord from my other channel. I run the Casual Discord, which you're all part of, probably. And then I have a Dinotopia one, a Dinosaur King one, a Speckles one, a Gon one, and now a Max Steel one as well. Yeah, I run a lot of Discord. Yeah, I have become the Discord mod, but I am not fat or disgusting in any way. I am the opposite of fat. I'm a fucking skeleton. But yes. Something weird, because the Dinosaur King one, I think, is the most popular one I have, because Dinosaur King has a very, it still has a very much, I wouldn't say, well, I would say active, I wouldn't say it's massive, but it still has a fan base. And a couple of people who have actually, like, been in the Discord since it started, yeah, what do you expect, Fitz? I'm a gamer. I'm not a mushroom. I am planning to try and work out a little bit, and I have been building weight a bit more. I'm not as thin as I used to be when I was at uni because I've been eating 3 meals a day. Which is good because I try to force myself to because, well, not force myself. That makes me sound like I'm like force feeding myself. That's not what I meant. I more meant that I don't like lunch. I think it's a really, like, it's a waste of time. Nice. Bit of wall push-ups. Not bad. But yeah, I don't like lunch because I think it's just a waste of time. I could easily just eat something, like, something snackish to keep me going. But then again, that is usually because I get up, like, really late. So that's not really good either. But regardless, yeah, I'm getting distracted again. A couple of people that have been in the Dinosaur King Discord for a long time left recently, and by recently I mean yesterday and today, because yeah, just slap it in. There, I do have an Elder Scrolls section for. Yeah, I do. Yeah, just slap it in the Elder Scrolls chat in the casual Discord, Fits. Yeah, a couple of people that have been in the Discord for a long time. I do mean a long time, like since I started it, left like yesterday and today. Two of them left because one guy apparently DM'd one of the two people that left yesterday something bad. And then they just left without alerting me about anything. And then someone else left today because of some other things that again I wasn't told about. And it's just weird, right? Again, like, I won't, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't really think it's my place to say. But basically, just a bunch of people left, and it wasn't many, it was only like 3 people, but it was 3 people that are regulars. And, you know, obviously when people leave your server, it tends to, you know, make you a bit disappointed, you know, because you feel like maybe you've let them down, or like either you've done something to upset them, or not done enough to stop something that upset them. But it was just weird because what basically happened is that bad stuff went down, or people in the Discord were being bad to other people. The overarching admin, who is very, very strict and has a no-nonsense policy for anyone making anyone uncomfortable, because I pride myself on making these Discords for the purpose... that was a baby zombie in chainmail armor. I pride myself on making these Discords so that people who like these obscure franchises can come and hang out with each other. And yet, when shit like this goes down, all someone has to do is tell me this person's doing some bad shit, and I will ban them without a second thought. I don't usually give second chances, as like, not when it's stuff like what happened here. But I can't... This is why it was weird, and why I found it weird, and it annoyed me a bit, because I think it's just silly. Like, these people were being made uncomfortable by the activities of someone else, didn't tell me about it, who, you know, I would have banned the person in a second, number one, and number two, then just left the server. So, am I, like, is that not weird? Like, why would you, if you're in a Discord, and it's like one of the only active Discords that exists for your really obscure thing that you love, and then you go and, like, you're willing to give that up just because one person was being unpleasant to you and you didn't report them or tell anyone, then what... You're willing to sacrifice talking to all these other lovely fans just because of one person, and then you leave without telling the overarching admin about this person that's made you uncomfortable, so that person who made them uncomfortable stays in the Discord and possibly likely will make other people uncomfortable as well. I'm not... Like, I can't do anything if people don't tell me. And I just think it's silly. Like, why would you not just tell me? And you just stay in silence. Like, oh, no, I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just going to stay in silence and then leave the server. Like, what's the point of that? So that annoyed me a bit, because then, I felt a bit, you know, I felt a bit sad that, you know, people were leaving. But I just think that, like, those people are just being silly. Because, like, you know, I mean, it's fine if, you know, you have, I don't know, you have trouble raising issue and stuff, but come on. Like, there's some points where you have to draw the line, and, you know, I just think that's silly. Because I'm sure I hope you guys have sort of figured this out, but I'm a perfectly approachable person. Like if there are issues going on in anything, in any Discord, then I am completely open to be messaged privately about it. Now, that is not to say that my DMs are just open for casual chat. I more mean that, obviously, if there is serious issue being risen in one of my Discords, I just wanted to check. I can't really tell if it's day or night. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. And what is that? That's oak wood. I don't have any of that on me. I'll fix that later. It's really annoying. But yeah, so that was a bit of a punch in the gut, to be honest, because I just think that's silly. Like you're not even gonna like even on top of everything else, the fact that they didn't report the person. Like, if no one told me, that person could have just stayed in the Discord being a bad person, and I wouldn't have any idea, because no one fucking tells me. Like, what am I meant to do? I can only help and get rid of people, if people tell me that people are bad. I'm not a fucking mind reader. Oh, look at that, I've still got it. Yeah, so I just had to do a bit of a rant there because oh, of course the pumpkin head. Yeah, you got to get that. Me and my friends found a FNAF mod the other day, a couple of weeks back. That went badly. I was scared it wouldn't work at first because it was a mod for original Skyrim, not Skyrim Special Edition, which I have, but it did work and it was glorious. But yeah, so that just made me a bit annoyed, to be honest, because it's just like, I need people to tell me when things are going wrong. I can't, like, admin a server if people aren't telling me what the fuck is going on. And I looked back through the chats, and I don't, like, I'm pretty sure what happened wasn't in, like, main chat, so I had no way of knowing that anything was going on. So yeah, you can probably see why that got me annoyed, because I try my best to make a safe place for these people to hang out, and then people don't tell me when things are going wrong. I can't just do this by myself. I'm not a mind reader. I rely on people telling me when things are going wrong. Because then that makes me feel like an idiot. But I just think it's like, I mean, fine if you want to leave. I can't make you stay in any Discord. I can't make you stay in any Discord, obviously. If you want to leave, then you can leave. But at the very least, tell me that stuff has gone on so I can deal with it for other people. Oh, look at that. We are just enough. Although I think we will actually need 4 more, because I want to make a layer on top of this with these. Love it. You love to see it. Has anyone got anything positive to talk about? Because that's soured the mood a little bit. Hey, the Speckles timeline hit 3K views today. That's pretty pog. It is definitely, it's definitely been worth it. The time that I spent on it. Because that was obviously my ultimate fear, in that I would make it and then it wouldn't get views, but it has. Right, given that he's invisible... Okay, it is nighttime. It was my ultimate fear, obviously, that I'd spent 2.5 months. And you gotta remember, like I was mentioning about this earlier, that I can't afford to spend that. The reason that I could afford to spend that much time on the Speckles timeline at the time was because I was still at uni. But now I'm back home and uni's done and gone with. I need to start making videos that I know will do well and start earning me money. Which is why I've been sort of pick and choosing what I've been... I mean, I do experiment. I do an even spread of videos that I think will do good and videos that I want to make. And hopefully, like, eventually, it will get to the point where the line blurs, so that, because obviously a lot of YouTubers, you know, eventually, when you do well enough on YouTube and amass enough of a fan base, you don't really need to worry about what you make, as long as it's sort of consistent with what you have been making for a long time. So eventually, you know, it will just get to the point, hopefully for me, where, you know, it won't matter what I watch, and my collective fan base will just, you know, watch any old shit that I put out. That's not to say that, like, anything I'll put out will ever be of bad quality. You guys know that I put a lot of effort into whatever I do, but you get what I mean. But I think, like, looking back, the big... I'm gonna tab out because, Dragon... Oh, the Dragon Priest. They're not immune to shouts. I can't even... Can Dragon Priest shout? I don't think Dragon Priest can shout. The ones with the masks. I don't think any... No enemies are immune to shouts, but weirdly, if they put up a magical ward, which is like that magical shield that they can use to block spells, they block shouts as well. Which is really irritating. That buffs Dragon Priest. Mate, they... Jesus, who would do that? They don't need buffing. Dragon Priests are strong enough as it is. They've got, like, overpowered staffs. Right, I need to fill in the front, don't I? And I've got the, have the doke planks to do so. You could say Doki Doki Literature Club. That's funny. That's another series I probably ought to do at some point. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Because that came out quite a while ago. Well, I can't believe you've done... What have I done? Or are you reacting to like a mod that you found, Fitz? Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Yeah. There we go. Whee. Well, now I need some sand to make... Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Oh yeah, Mirax's dragon aspect looks sick. It's because it matches his armor. Like, he has... I'm pretty sure they purposefully styled Mirax's armor to match dragon aspect. Like, his dragon aspect, his dragon aspect looks like an extension of his armor more than it does for anyone else. I mean, I say anyone else. In the vanilla game, it's only you and him that have that, because you're the only two Dragonborns, because Astella is modded. You haven't seen Doki Doki? Fitz, I would actually, if so, I would actually recommend going and checking out my playthrough that I've done on it. Reason being, you thought Astella was base game? No. You think a modded dragon? You think a Dragonborn follower that you just get by going and like hanging out with the Greybeards is base game? No. Astella's modded. If they did a because Astella, unless you're someone like me who actively tries to fit in modded stuff with the lore of the game, Astella just breaks everything to do with the story of Skyrim, because the story is about the Dragonborn, the last Dragonborn, which is you, and there being another Dragonborn in the era that you are in makes no sense. Yeah, Stella's very much modded. Yeah, I could probably make some sort of nice symbol on there or something. Maybe. How many blocks do we have to work with? Only 3, really. I was gonna say we could put, like, Minecraft, like, enchantment runes going up. Let me have a look, actually. Minecraft rune alphabet. Now there's a... Here we go. Enchantment table language. No, we would need 5. I was thinking it could be cool if I wrote, like, Sam down the middle. But we'd need 5 spaces for that. Or would we? Yeah, we would. Well, maybe I could move the lapis blocks, one to the left and one to the right. And then I could do that. But I'd have to have it on the outside. Or would I? Maybe I make it out of sea lanterns, but we definitely do not have access to sea lanterns right now, because then it could serve as a light source on the inside. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, that'll be a plan for the future then, when we eventually have enough to do sea lanterns. Yeah, there is a mod. Well, there's a mod for Xbox at least, because it's absolutely backwards that some Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, some mods are actually Xbox exclusive, which is completely backwards. Or Glowstone. Yeah, we could do Glowstone, but I don't think Glowstone fits with the theme of this tower. I think there's a Ben 10 mod, but it's absolutely god awful. Like it's not even really a Ben 10 mod. It's just like a shapeshifter mod where you can just turn into the different Skyrim animals. I don't even know if it's even available anymore. I just remember seeing a video of it a long time ago. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna get the glass for that. How much sand do we have? Just gonna have a look. Be in here, won't it? 2 stacks of sand. In fairness, glass panes do actually make quite a lot. Oof. In there. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep because we're starting to get into the Skyrim playthrough now. Like what will tomorrow's be? I want to say it's one behind Minecraft, so I think this will be the 11th one. Yes, part 11 tomorrow. So we're 11 streams in tomorrow, and we are starting to get into it now. And the good thing is, as I mentioned, I'm gonna kill this man in a second because his bloody noises is really starting to piss me off. But yeah, I'm really getting excited for what's gonna happen in the Skyrim streams going forward because I mentioned, I think at the start, or along the way, that there are 4 major quest lines that I always do before everything else when I'm playing Skyrim, and that is the yeah, Fitz, I was gonna say, if you made a follower mod, I'd absolutely use it. I'd absolutely use it. That'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so they're the 4 major quest lines that I always do before everything else. And I wanted to put those first because they are the major quest lines. It's the main quest line, obviously, the stuff with Alduin, that's major. Then the Civil War quest line, because that is major again. Then the Dragonborn quest line, and then the Dawn God quest line. Because we've done main, Civil War, and Dragonborn. Now on to Dawnguard. Once we've done Dawnguard, we can start moving on to doing the fun shit. Like the modded shit where we go to other continents, the modded shit where we go to like underground, like entire underground worlds. I'm trying to think of other cool modded shit that I have in. The modded shit where we have entire quest lines based off on like specific followers that we can encounter. So it's going to be really, really, really cool. I'm really excited because I did all of this in season 1, obviously, of Skyrim, but I didn't have anyone to watch it, obviously, and that was really sad. Because I wasn't at the stage at that point where I had a solid viewership like I do now. But now, obviously, I have you guys to come on this awesome adventure with me, and I really can't wait to share it with you guys. Because like I've been saying since the start, you will never find a Skyrim playthrough like mine, ever. And I think I've already demonstrated that, from the fact that we took, that I think the most emotional moment thus far has been the death of Barknar the Bread Man, which was, and his name and the whole joke about him teleporting through bread came specifically from a visual glitch, and our saddest moment was that we lost him in Apocrypha in the great battle against Hermaeus Mora, so, you know, you'll never find one like mine. That's alright. It's not a very creative. That's basically just two armors in one. It's Daedric armor mixed with Dragonbone armor. There are a lot of really cool custom armors. A lot of really cool custom armors in on the Skyrim Nexus. I've downloaded a decent amount of them. Yeah, the helmet does. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much a retextured Daedric helmet. They have basically just combined the two armors, but it's not a bad it's not a bad merge together. Ugh. Can't believe we're only halfway through the stream. It's always between whether these streams go really fast or really slow. Yeah, who it's yeah, Rip Barknar, Super Bread. Can you really just like go away at this point? I don't like you hanging around my house. Excuse me. I think. Oh Jesus. I had a Borgars tonight. Excuse me. My apologies. How's that doing? I'm getting there. We're gonna have stone bricks as the floor for this, I think. Floor for the tower. Now, I think we can actually do something cool because I've left enough space for it. Yes, I think we can. Something very cool. If I can get it to work. It's a little finicky. Oh, hey, Marielle. Don't see you around very often. How are things? I need to make some blue dye. Also, I'm still partial. Like I don't know how to, I don't know whether to be angry or not about this. To be honest, I'm conflicted. It's sort of just become one of those things that I've gotten used to. But what was exactly the point of changing it from lapis being the dye, for blue shit, to just making blue dye? Alex Ryder. I'm not sure if that sounds familiar. I think I might have, oh, he's got like a TV show and everything. I think I might have seen the books around, but I don't think I've actually read it or seen anything about it. I did see that someone, I did see that that was a suggestion, Marielle, but I do want to, want to keep Arthur stuff on the Arthur channel because, like, like I said, we had this whole discussion, a good couple of streams ago. But I do want to keep everything on the Arthur channel, and I have checked the Speckles clips have actually started to up the watch hours a bit. We've tipped over 1.7k, and they've almost got 1,000 views in a couple of weeks, so it's a good start. I probably will start doing what... Who was it that suggested it? It was Abraham, I think. I probably will start, if the Speckles videos don't prove to be enough. I'm sort of waiting it out a bit to see how they continue to do. But I'm thinking of doing of the series that I think will probably get the watch hours up the fastest, and a series that that I think I don't mind doing when I don't have monetization on right now, is that I'm going to do the audiobook readings of my own books, the Arthur 4 and 5, because I think, given that it has Arthur 4 in the title, then that will get views. So the answer to that, Marielle, is I'm experimenting to see how the Speckles clips are doing for the watch hours, and I'm moving on from there. But don't ever think that I'm like abandoning the Arthur channel. I'm not doing that. If I was going to do that, then I would just tell you guys. I would just straight up say, look, this isn't working. I don't want to do it anymore. That's not the truth. It's just, as I've explained, you know, a multitude of times. It's very disheartening, and I'm not at the point. I'm not at the point right now where I can afford to just be making Arthur videos when they take a decent amount of time to make, and not get anything from it. That's why this channel has to take priority at the minute. Yeah, to be honest, Marielle, I should just go and read your book, because I don't think it's, like, I've said for ages that I was going to do it for YouTube, but I don't really think it's the sort of thing, this is nothing to do with you, obviously, but I don't think it's the sort of thing that is logically something that I would do for the channel. And two, because if I did it for your book, then everyone would be asking me to do it for their books, and I'm stretched enough as it is. But I probably will just get around to reading your book at some point. So I know you want to hear my opinion on it. Yeah, of course there's a playable Hermaeus Mora fits. This is the Skyrim fucking modding community. Hermaeus Mora is a fucking meme. What do you expect? Right. I think the sand is done now. Which one is it? It's the bottom one. We need more coal. Why do we still need more coal? Right. Let me remind myself about how this works. If I just go here, I think I have to make the glass... Do I make the glass panes first, or do I make... No, I'm pretty sure I make the glass panes first. And then, yes, and then dye them. Nice. Oh yeah, I'll absolutely leave it. I'll make absolutely certain to leave a review on every single chapter, I promise. Yeah, you're in your second year of media design. I'm good for you. Mario, I hope that's going alright for you. Me, I'm on the grind. I'm trying to pump out videos for this channel. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it getting cold again, so that when I'm streaming at night, it's not boiling hot. I mean, it gets hot in my room all the time because I have my PC on, like, most of the day. 48 is not going to be enough, is it? Let me just go and see how much, like, try and get a gist of how much I'll actually need. It's a little difficult to place them, obviously. Then again, I say that didn't take a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot I could place water on glass panes like this. It's funky. Ow. Yeah, there are a lot... The thing is, there are a lot of weird Skyrim mods. There are a lot of Skyrim mods that are quite pointless, I think. Like, mods that are just weird, and I don't know how they, like, add anything to the game. Like, it's just, like, some mods are, like, for instance, there's a mod where you can... It's, like, playable Kratos. It's just like, yeah, that's cool, but why? I mean, like, that's sort of a poor example, because I think, and there are actually Kratos, like, God of War weapons. I have a mod, installed on the, on Hunter's save file, obviously. I have a mod installed where it adds weapons from the God of War series, the reboot God of War series, obviously. So, like, the Leviathan Axe and Mjolnir and the Blades of Chaos. So we'll probably make them at some point. That's why I need to get my, why I need to get Hunter's smithing up, because, you can make a bunch of really good shit, really good modded shit, using, you know, smithing. But you need to level it up first, obviously. There we go, that should be enough to finish off the rest of the wall, and then we'll have some extra. The tower itself, like, leading up to the top, may look a bit bland right now. Again, we can probably do some stuff to fix that, at some point, but I think I have a good, pretty cool idea for the top. I think it's gonna be cool. But yeah, and like I've discussed since the start, we've sort of gone on to, like, we've talked a lot about Skyrim, this stream, but, yeah, I do love me some farting skills. But I do like talking about the Skyrim series because it is, I think, hands down my favorite series to stream. But we are, and I've said this since the start, the goal of me doing the Skyrim series is to make a series where we make memories and we make a story. That is everything I want from the Skyrim series. And we are starting to do that because we're making memories and we're making up little bits of lore that, we're making up little bits of lore now, that Barknar was a bread wizard and that, the whole thing about Astella and Hunter when they went to Apocrypha, and we said that, well, I said, but I said that I imagined them a Blizzard. He was well, that sounds a bit much like Blizzard, a bread wizard. He was a Blizzard. But I said that I imagined that when the doors shut in Apocrypha and separated Astella and Hunter, that they kissed between the bars. And obviously way before that, Fitz was saying like that he thinks that Lydia likes Hunter, and then because Lydia was jealous of Marjorie because she was a new woman on the team, and not to be unpleasant to Lydia, but I think Marjorie actually looks more attractive than Lydia does. So Lydia would feel threatened. And that's what I want. This is what I've wanted all along, is to make a story, and we are starting to make those memories. It's so funny because you're reacting, Fitz, like pretty much exactly like I did when I first discovered Skyrim mods. Because the thing is, right, funny story, because I've said that Skyrim modded Skyrim is my favorite game, like, of all time. And like I said, specifically the modded variety. And people say, oh, you can't have the modded variety as your favorite game because that's insinuating that the game needs to be modded for it to be your favorite. Yes, that is the... Marielle, thank you so much. Thank you. Ma, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Marielle with the €2 donation. Thank you so much, Ma. You still, I'm gonna say, you still, regardless of however much, can I give, what does that do? I give that a, oh, I can heart it. Why would I not heart that? That's beautiful. Yes, thank you so much, Ma. That really means a lot to me. Because and no matter how much anyone else donates, fucking Mr. Beast could come in and donate like $10,000 to me. You were always my first donator, and I'll never ever forget that. Back in the very first Hogwarts Legacy stream, you were there. But thank you for that, and thank you for your kind words as well. I am happy to be an inspiration. Because, my ego is not big enough as it is. I need people telling me that I'm an inspiration. But no, it is a privilege to do what I do. And I am like, I don't obviously want to try and sound arrogant when I say stuff like this, and I hope it doesn't come across as arrogant, but I am proud of what I do. And I am proud to do what I do, in that I make the content for these obscure shit, these obscure franchises that no one else is, thanks to me you started writing. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I'm very glad that I inspired you to start writing. Because writing is a beautiful thing. Oh, thanks, Fitz. Ah, you're all great. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, and that's what I was saying. It does make me happy to be the person that is doing this, because I am, like, well, okay, not in everything. For example, there are, for example, let me think. Arthur, when I started, no one was doing anything. I was definitely the first Arthur YouTuber. The first, like, proper Arthur YouTuber to make actual content. What came next? Max Steel, definitely the first as well. To make, like, focused Max Steel content and not just, like, the one-off video. Although it did start with the one-off video, obviously, and it's progressed into other things. Dinotopia. People have done one-off videos on Dinotopia before, but I think I'm the first person to do a consistent series on Dinotopia again, so that's a first again. I'm definitely the first person to do, like, lore videos on it. Dinosaur King, I'm definitely not the first. That's the only one that I know for certain. I'm definitely not the first person to do videos on. There were Dinosaur King YouTubers way before me. There's some nice music to talk about this too. Speckles, I was definitely the first for Speckles, because I was the one that uploaded the clips for Speckles too. I'm definitely the only one. Gone, I'm the only one. So yeah, it does really make me happy to be doing this and to be covering these things that I am passionate about, because no one else is. And it makes me happy to not only bring hope to other people who enjoy these franchises just like I did, but also to bring other people from different areas, from other fandoms, into other fandoms as well. I was gonna say, Ma, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I introduced you to Speckles. And if you I was gonna say, I don't know if you were aware that I made this, Ma, but if you haven't already, you should check out the Speckles timeline video I made, because I made that, like, that took fucking months. I wouldn't be surprised if you've already seen it. I think I might have put it in the Arthur Discord at some point, but I can't remember, honestly. And Max Steel as well. Yeah, you see, this is what I love, introducing these things to people. Because, like, no one's doing this shit, and that's what makes it fun. Do I have a shovel on me? I do. And it's gonna be so much fun to continue to because I've got so much cool stuff planned. I'm just gonna do this real quick. This will all make sense in a sec, do not worry. Yeah, it's, I would say, you'll be able to find it very easily. I'm pretty sure it's still on my recent uploads. But yeah, you should enjoy that, Marielle. Yeah, so I love doing this, and, like, I've got so much good shit, in store for the future. Like, let me have a think. Give you lovely people, a teaser, a couple of teasers, I guess, for, what the future has in store for the channel, for each of the individual things that I cover. Oh yeah, this does look nice. Although I'm not sure I'm liking... Maybe I do this, but on the inside as well, like here. And then we move the glass panes to there. Oh, but that means I have to make more glass. It won't. I haven't done season 4 bits. If you want me to go back and do season 4, then I absolutely will do that. The only reason I was doing season 4 is because season 5, sorry, is because I'd never actually fully watched it all the way through before. That's the only reason I've been making those videos. It's essentially a lead up to the final turbo modes video, because I haven't watched season 5, so I don't know about the green turbo modes, so I can't make that final video. But if you want me to go back and like rewatch and give my thoughts on season fucking 4, then I absolutely will do that. Cause I think I've already had so much fun filming the season 5 video. Just the first film thus far. So I think going back and doing the others would be fun. And I put this in the casual Discord as well, but it is incredibly jarring because I watched I haven't been into Max Steel for a while. I've gotten back into it now. I discussed this a couple of streams ago, in that I need to go empty out my inventory because it's chock full of shit. I mentioned this a couple of streams ago, in that I will have periods where I am into certain things, and that's why I will make videos on those things. And now I've gotten back into Max Steel, so you'll probably see a few Max Steel videos in the coming weeks. Yeah, fuck Terrorax. He looks like wet Play-Doh. He looks disgusting. Like, you'll see me on the season 5, on the turbocharged reaction. I literally, like, whenever Terrorax is on screen, I am just saying how horrible he looks. It's very funny. Oh, Elemental. Yeah, I didn't have the chance to go see that. But it looks good. Yeah, it is. That is the word for it. It is phases. Yeah, Last was Iron Man, DMC. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll probably watch that. At some point. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ma. But yeah. And my phases are what drive me to create the videos that I have made. Like, I literally only made the Max Steel video because I just happened to find Max Steel and like rewatch the whole season. I was just like, you know what, I'll make this video. And it is still my greatest regret that I made the Max Steel video. Like, I made it to the point where it could be copyrighted, and it is copyrighted, and I can't make any money off of it. And it's not like it's just one clip that I could like remove. And because if I was just thinking about that, like, if it was just one clip, I would just remove that one clip and have it like have there be just a hole, like just blackness in a section, and I wouldn't care, because I don't care about that video, because it is a crap video. Do you guys know how much how genuinely shocking I believe the original Max Steel video to be? I sound deadpan. I sound monotone. It is so bad. Like, compared to what I do now, I really think it's proper bad. Which is funny, because no video I've ever made has ever come close to it. It's on like 120,000 views or something ridiculous. right now. What's it on? 131,000 views. No video I've ever made has ever come close to that. Literally not even close. On the Arthur channel, I had some stuff that came close, but that's different. But like the one immediately after that is the part 2 of that video. And after that, the Dinosaur King one, that is fucking shot up. Like that video before the Speckles timeline, that gained traction faster than anything I'd ever made. Remaster, I have considered that, you know. I have considered making a remaster of that video, but I'm not sure there'd be any point to it. And this is something that I actually you're having fun with the emojis, aren't you? Aren't you, Marl? They're cute emojis, the YouTube ones. This is actually something, right, that this is another bit of YouTube advice. I don't really give YouTube advice very often. But I have given it on occasion. And, you know, the stuff, yeah, I feel that. And we do have one spare that I can use for the bit in the door that I accidentally did. Yeah, I don't give a lot of YouTube advice, but like I have given some, like for instance, like it's mainly obvious stuff, like don't do stuff you don't enjoy. Like for instance, like I like a lot of different franchises, and it's not that I just like obscure stuff. That I like Star Wars, I like Harry Potter. Like I'm really passionate about Harry Potter, but I have no desire to add to the countless videos on YouTube about those franchises, because there are so many creators doing Harry Potter stuff and Star Wars stuff, and it's just like I don't have any desire to add to that, because I know that there'd be no point, because there is already so many people doing stuff to do with those franchises that I wouldn't be able to get my foot in the door. And what's the point of me doing stuff about stuff that everyone else already knows about, where I could be here doing videos about stuff that people have forgotten about, but that there are still loyal people who remember? Because if doing the Arthur channel has taught me anything, it's that nothing I do about obscure franchises is insignificant. Because, and again, this is not me trying to sound arrogant, but this is just a fact of what has happened since I have started making Arthur content. And Marielle has even vouched for this, obviously. Yeah, like Weird Games as well. It goes the same way as well. Like, Legend of Spyro, obviously, that's an obscure franchise that I've covered, and that's a game series. But like Marielle has attested to this, that I've had a big impact since I started making Arthur, and obviously Arthur is the franchise that I think I've had the most impact with, because I've spent the most time on it. I literally spent like 2 or 3 years just solidly making Arthur content, and from that, I showed people that the Arthur franchise was not dead and that it had the potential to grow again, and from that has spanned countless other fan fictions beside my own. And not just that, people like Marielle was saying earlier, obviously, like, I inspired you to start writing, Marielle. And beyond that, people have started making their own Arthur videos now. Like, we got Keegan and Nyan and Abraham all making their own Arthur videos as well. So, you know, if my time doing Arthur stuff has shown me anything, it's that nothing I have done is or will be forgotten because of just what I've seen happen. There have been genuine, like, butterfly effect events that have happened, as a result of me making Arthur content, and I know that I can do the same for all these other franchises. Yeah, there is a new Helluvaboss episode that is, I've reacted to it already, it's a good one. On speaking of, something really fucking irritating that happened, the other day, because I made the Helluvaboss, reaction video to the most recent episode, and it got copyrighted. 600 views worth of money, which isn't much, but I'm not gonna get it now. So that sucks. Right, I've got to remember how this works now. You're about to see some magic shit. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough glass for it, though. I really don't think I'm gonna have enough glass for it, actually. Bollocks, I wasted a block because that doesn't need to be there. If I can get this to work, and it's very good that I made the tower this wide, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this, and I think this is actually very good. Oh no, it didn't get taken down, it just, yeah, it just got copyrighted, so I couldn't make any money off of it. It was the song, because... And it's funny, because it got copyrighted twice. Once for the footage of the episode, and once for the song. And it doesn't usually get copyrighted for the song. That's not usually what happens. It was the, it's usually just the footage from the episode. But the song got copyrighted, and I disputed it, as I always do. And I was just like, look, if people might, like, and it's a completely valid argument. It shouldn't have been copyrighted. Or maybe it should have done, but the dispute should have worked, I think. In that, if people want to watch or listen to the song, because that is the whole point of copyrighted, it's that I'm using content, you know, copyrighted content, because it is a song in my video and making money off of it, and that's not allowed. But I made the point that if people want to listen to the song, because I spoke over the song, if people want to listen to the song, they don't want to hear someone like me talking over it. And yet the fucking dispute got rejected, so I was really pissed off about that, because that's such fucking bullshit. It's dumb and stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. It is honestly moronic. And it pisses me off to no end as well, obviously, because, you know, I have to... This is my job. I have to make money off of this stuff. Which is why reaction videos are a bit of a risk. Good night, Marielle. I wish you, it'll be 11 and 50 minutes for me. But yes, thank you so much for the donation, Marielle. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna say, and I'm not just saying this because you donated. Don't think that I'm just saying, you know, I would never say that. But I would like to see you on more of the streams, because obviously, you are the original viewer, Marielle. You're the OG. You're the ultimate Casual Prince OG, because you were the first regular commenter on the Arthur channel, the first, like, and I think the only regular person who came to the live streams originally. So yeah. But yeah, and I'd love to see you on more of the live streams. But yeah, you have a good sleep, Marielle, and thank you for for the money. I very much appreciate it. It is very, very appreciated. As are you. Yeah, so now we're just waiting for the glass to smell. This stream has gone really slowly. But yeah, it is really, really nice to cover these obscure franchises because I'm passionate about them. And I'm sure you guys can see from the way I talk about them. Excuse me. Jesus. I'm sure you guys can see from the way I talk about them that I am passionate about them. Oh. Excuse me. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. They're like, it's like an insulated, it's like an insulated bottle, so it keeps all the heat out, and keeps your drinks cool, which is very helpful in the summer, obviously. But yeah, so, like I said, if the Arthur channel, and everything I've done to do with the Arthur channel has taught me anything, is that nothing I have done or will do to do with the obscure franchise that I cover is insignificant, because I know that stuff like that can come from it. But while we're waiting for this glass to smelt, let me give you lovely people some teasers about what I'm going to be doing on the future, for the future of all these obscure franchises. And the way I can the way I can very easily tell this is by looking at my Discord list, because I think I have a Discord for every obscure franchise that I've covered, apart from The Legend of Spyro and Primeval. And the reason I haven't made one for those two is because good Discords for those actually already exist. And I only make I only make Discords for franchises that don't already have a good Discord. And me being someone, and I think, because some people think that some people say, and I have encountered people that have said this, that YouTubers are not good people for, and I think I've discussed this before, people who do YouTube are not good people for running community Discords. I completely disagree, and I think that they are the perfect people to be running community Discords, because being a YouTuber is all about managing a community. And I think being a YouTuber is very good, especially in the case of the obscure franchises that I cover. Being a YouTuber is a very good thing to coincide with me making these Discords, because it means that there is it's not just something that's like advertised on a Reddit or in a tweet or anything really minor like that. It's something advertised on YouTube, which is obviously a very, very big platform, and is someone who is active within after pulling a Dark Knight Joker hospital scene on an orphanage, I've returned. That is very, very unsettling. But yeah, Fitz, I was basically just saying that, like, people, I was talking about the Discords again, and because people say, some people, and I have met people who have said this, that YouTubers are not the best people to be making community Discords for, like, fandoms. I completely disagree, especially in the case of the fandoms that I support, because I am providing, it's not just, number one, I'm providing, I'm advertising that this new Discord is open to people through my videos, and I am active within the fandom because I'm making videos on it. And on top of that, making a Discord and running a Discord is about managing a community. So, you know, that's what a YouTuber does. They manage a community, and it's no different than running a Discord server. So, you know, but yeah, let me give you guys some nice teasers, seeing as you're all nice people. And like I said, I have Legend of Spyro. I need to get back into playing the games. I have 2 more episodes to edit that I recorded while I was still at uni. And I probably should make some more lore videos on the Legend of Spyro. I'm just not particularly into it at the moment. But the beautiful thing about my channel, as I said, well, I did say this before, and I would say this, but like I was gonna say, the beautiful thing about my channel is that I can really make whatever I want to make. But there are obviously some things that are more popular than other things. But yeah, I probably will get back to making more Legend of Spyro videos at some point. I'm just not promising anytime soon. Primeval, I was actually planning on making some videos while I was still at uni, but the Speckles timeline sort of got in the way a bit, so that's something I need to do. But my most popular videos seem to be like the compilation videos, like all the Max Steel turbo modes, all of the Dinosaur King move cards, so they're compilation videos that do the best. Like the ranking of the choices books, the Legend of Spyro elements, and stuff like that has gotten me the views in the past. So I'm planning on doing stuff for Primeval, like every type of anomaly gadget, stuff like that. And every creature in Primeval, that could be a good one. But, so yeah, there's some Primeval videos that I'll be doing, of course. Dinotopia, I need to get back to doing the mini-series review, and I have a bunch of lore videos planned, for Dinotopia as well. Although, again, Dinotopia is not one of the most popular videos, sort of franchises that I cover on the channel. But I do want to start making more because, you know, the more I do, the more people will see it, and the more I can gather, and you know, the more I can raise awareness about the series. So, you know, consistency is everything. Dinosaur King, I have a few lore videos planned as well. Well, they're not really, they're kind of lore videos. They're just videos talking about elements of the story, and of course the part 2 to the move cards video that I did, because that fucking shot up. And I also need to do the final move card videos for the DS game. Speckles, I have lots of videos planned for that. Obviously, I did the timeline, and that's gotten a lot of views. So from now, I need to do a bunch of smaller videos. I've talked about this before. I have like alternate histories planned and reviews of the movies. Those are going to be hefty videos to make, though. So, yeah. The Gone series I've talked about before. I put out that video a couple of days ago talking about it. I've got videos planned talking about all of the deaths. No, I'm not going to make a giant Minecraft dick. Just because it's a staple of Minecraft doesn't mean I have to do it. I'm all about doing the stuff that other people aren't doing, remember? Now that I think about it, it might have been a good idea to make this out of blue stained glass. Maybe I'll wait until I've got like a silk touch pickaxe and then change this. I don't have to change it now, obviously. God, we're gonna need more glass. Shit. Oh, hey, Encryptivist, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, yes, you're gonna have this, and then another layer. And then... So I think 2 more. What I'm doing will make sense in a second. I just hope it works. So I think we do this. Oof. And then this. Actually, hold on. No, I need to... now I remember. I need to seal it off. I need cuidado. As Chandler once said. Yeah, I'm good. And had some weird stuff happen in another one of the Discords that I discussed earlier in the stream. Some people leaving for some people leaving and not telling me about bad shit that had been happening. How do I... Where's the fence gate? Isn't it like that? No, that's regular fence. Like that. Why was that not showing up? Oh, it was probably because it was hidden. Yeah. If I had a mech, what would it be like? Ooh. I like mechs. Mechs are very cool. Maybe like, I mean, it's difficult to, that'd be a question I'd have to think over. For like a regular sort of, Jaeger style mech, I think like having a sword arm like Gypsy Danger does. Right, does this... Okay, let me... I know I can get this to work. Again, I just need to remember how it works and what the rules are. But, like, I think it'd also be cool to have, like, a dinosaur, like a Mechagodzilla type thing. Like a mech T-Rex that I could control. I think I've talked about this before, but it's like, someone once asked me if I could have, like, any superpower, what would it be? And it would be 100% to turn into a dinosaur. 100%. Yeah, got lots of videos planned on the Gone series, for those of you who haven't, like, been into that, I've got lots of videos to educate you and get you into it. List of all the deaths in the books, the first time review of the spin-offs, because I've not read them yet, and videos on the individual characters. And Max Steel, of course, you guys know. I've got the part 3 of the turbo mode, video. I want to do a video on all of Extroya's forms. I want to do a video on all of the Elementors. And I also want to do a video talking about the Turbo Star, because I think doing a video on that would be quite cool. Yeah, I thought it was good. Cryptovis, I'm sure you put a lot of work into it. Ugh. God. Right, why is this not working? I've done this before. I can just never seem to get it to work again. Hmm. I need to disable my ad blocker. So Shoshan, build the elevator. Yeah. Fill the hole with source water blocks. Oh, fill the hole with source water blocks. Ah. Right. Well, we need some kelp in that case. I don't think we have any kelp. But I know where we can get some. The toilet. No, my ass. No. Oh no, I'm not trying to make that type of water elevator fits. I could make one of those. But I think this is what I'm doing is gonna be a lot cooler. Do I have any kelp? Like any at all? No. I guess in my search for a sniffer egg, it was definitely something that I probably would have discarded. Right, let me just shove all the stuff I don't need in here just for now, and we'll go quickly look for some kelp. Actually, do we even need... I don't actually think we need kelp. I think that's just a shortcut, but it'd be quite a lengthy shortcut. Then again, it would be a bit, You know what? We don't need the kelp, I don't think. Because I think what the kelp... We need every, Ooh. Ah, there we go. Starting to work already. I may have made a mistake here, though. This is a lovely noise. Let's swim up. Oh, bollocks. I mean, how do I make backwards progress? There we go. Right. How am I gonna do this? Ugh. Because there'll be no way for me to... Oh, bloody hell, the pillagers are back. you know what? It's honestly gonna be quicker to go get the kelp, I think. Quicker and easier. Nice. But, I don't know if you guys could figure out what just happened there, but that was the beginnings, at least, of a water elevator. And that's the reason I made 2. Because, if you seal off... it's not... You don't even have to seal it off, actually. It just has to be all source blocks. But if you, use soul sand underwater, it lifts you up in the water. And if you use magma blocks, as I'm pretty sure we've actually seen when we were looking for sniffer eggs, it sucks you down. So that's the reason I made 2. So we have 1 going up and 1 going down. The thing is, interesting thing, on my friend's realm, I actually have made a interchangeable water elevator where if you flick a button, well, hit a button, you don't flick a button. Well, I suppose you can flick, you can flick a button, but see, there's some kelp right here. Actually, I'll just do... Have we really never got kelp before? Apparently not. Look at all this kelp. We do need a decent amount of it, though. Oh, this is new music. Sounds kind of eerie. Maybe it's an underwater track. Um... 55. Yeah, that'll be enough. 100%, that'll be enough. What do you mean, Fitz? I guarantee you this'll, Oh yeah, the music's come from Minecraft. I haven't heard this track before. I'm pretty sure. There's like water droplets in the background. I guarantee you this track started playing whilst you were underwater, and that's why we haven't heard it before. Look at this! Oh, I've got to do something about that tower to make it look less bland. Because it looked like that looks lovely, and then there's just it looks like a turd. Like a giant turd. I've got to do something to make it less turd-like. It'll look nice when the top's all done, but I've got to do something about the sides, because the sides are really bland. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Weird that, how second forms are easier sometimes. Bad second forms. Oh wow, this music is very cool. Yeah, this is starting to look nice, you know. Yeah, so what we'll do with these kelp blocks is that these will make every single one of the water blocks. Is that... Oh, no, actually the petals. I thought there was an Enderman. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You do this. And then that, I'm pretty sure if we break the kelp block, it makes the whole thing into a water source block. That was close. And then if we... Aha! Look at that! So now... Oh, no. That could have gone very badly. We have a water elevator. Oh, fuck it. I am not risking another water clutch. Get me the fuck back down safely. So yeah, so now we have a way up, and we need to make a way down. Which is where this slot comes into play. But we need more sand. Because we need more glass. A lot more. And this water takes forever to disappear. Let me out. On mate. Where'd I get this idea? It's something that I've done before on other worlds. Like I was just saying a few minutes ago, on one of my, on my friend's realm, because we obviously, we're gonna have two of them here, one that goes up, and then one that goes, down. But I actually have one on my other, on my friend's realm, where, it's one tube, but you press a button when you're at the bottom, and it switches the magma out for soul sand, so it goes up. It's very cool. So, what now? We need more sand. Why do I not have any cobble on me? It's probably because I went to the nether and I never got any more out of the chest. But I'm very hyped that we now have the blaze rods. Shovel. We will be heading to the desert in the morning to gather more sand. Not right now, because deserts are not nice places at night. No, I've like watched one Captain Sparkles video in my entire life. Like, we talked about this a couple of streams ago, like, YouTubers that we grew up watching. And seemingly me and Fitz have quite a few in common, coincidentally. But, yeah, Captain Sparkles wasn't one that I watched growing up. I don't know why. He just wasn't one that I watched. I thought I was just hearing a bunch of pigs, like, over here. Was I? Fucking ghost pigs. But yeah, more Skyrim tomorrow, obviously. Properly starting, I mean, we did kind of start it. I mean, start is a relative term. We went to Fort Dawnguard, and we joined the Dawnguard, and we were sent on a mission by them. So technically, we have, by technicality, we have started the Dawnguard quest. The Dawnguard quest line. And while, for those of you who haven't seen it before, while the Dawnguard questline does not add an entirely new island like the Dragonborn one does, it does have some pretty cool shit. And I said in the last Skyrim stream, it's actually the Dawnguard DLC that has my favorite base game Skyrim moment of all time. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm gonna say, it's alright me getting more sand, but we need more fucking coal. How much was that? stack and 45. That'll do for now. I definitely made 3 shovels for nothing. Bloody rabbits. They die in one touch. Ugh. Wait. I thought I heard it drowned then, but it was just probably my own noises. To be honest, what I should do, I don't know why, I think it was just because I was, you know, just thinking about how it's just silent because the music only plays every so often. What I should do is I should just make a playlist of Minecraft music and just play it in the background. I'd have to make sure that I had it at a good volume, though. Like, I'd have to figure out what a good volume would be beforehand. Right. Now we wait again. Yeah. Ah. It's starting to feel weird. That out of context is very, very weird in itself. But what I'm talking about is the fact that I am not in education or, you know, the fact that I'm no longer in education and that this was not a summer break for me. This was, this was just me being back, and that, you know, we're on the 15th of September, halfway through September. I probably would have started uni again by now had I still been continuing. Had I done a foundation year, which I didn't, and I was considering doing, and I'm very glad I didn't because I didn't need to, I would still be at uni. Probably, right now. But it's starting to set in now, I think. So I said that it wouldn't set in until, because, like, throughout August, you know, it didn't, you know, I had no reason to think anything else because that's a time I would usually be on holiday. Not on holiday like abroad, but on holiday from school or college or uni or whatever. And I said that it probably wouldn't start sinking in until obviously we started getting into September because, you know, I would usually be back at uni now. I think it's starting to settle in a little bit. And the Speckles timeline, I said that was, I said that was going to be like the big one, and it is like, it's going to be the video that sort of kickstarted my channel back into gear. Kickstarted implies like start, so that's probably the wrong term, but and I will admit that I had envisioned it maybe gaining views a little bit quicker. That is not to say that I'm ungrateful for what it has gained thus far. And it's doing very, very well, and it is the best performing video I've ever made, and it has made decent money in comparison to everything else I've ever made. So I'm very much not complaining. But the Speckles video has done what I thought it would do. if maybe to a bit of a lesser degree, but it has done what I hoped, in that I've seen a big change in my analytics, my views, my subscribers, my monetary gain. I have, Jacobs, you ask like what timeline is next, like every single stream, and I have answered it every single time. The Max Steel timeline might actually be a good one to do though, because like I said, there's not much to cover. I don't think it would be a big video. It'd be something I'd be able to do relatively quickly, and you know, I just have to I would have to gather a lot of screenshots though, because I would use footage, but the last time I was considering I could just use like constant footage all the way through, but the last time I used constant footage all the way through, that was the original Max Steel video, and that got copyrighted. But I do also want to do the Dragonheart timeline, which is another obscure franchise that it's one of those, it's one that I've actually teased but haven't done anything about yet. Because I was thinking earlier about like I'm sort of, I don't think there'll be many more obscure franchises, because I don't think there are that many more that I can think of that are franchises that I would do videos on. But I didn't think about Gone for ages. I've explained about Dragonheart before. It's a bunch of old movies that that were recently rebooted into new movies, and they're very cool and actually quite faithful, surprisingly. We got some nice music as well. All the crops doing. We got a few to harvest. Well, the thing is, Jacobs, Scarlet and Violet doesn't really even look interesting to me, because all I've seen from Scarlet and Violet is that the legendaries are... is that, like, one of the legendaries is a motorbike. Like, one of the box legendary of Violet is a motorbike. Like, the legendaries have wheels. I don't like that. No, not really, and I don't tend to do I don't tend to do like singular things. That's not to say that I wouldn't. Yeah, I know that they're like past and future versions of the regular Pokemon. Okay, if they'd just done the past, I think I would have been okay, but I don't like that they've done the future as well. Like, I've seen some of the future ones, and they're like robots, and I don't like that. I mean, it seems a bit, you know, pushing it out, like pushing it a bit to try and use the word realistic when we're talking about Pokemon, but I'm not a fan of that. And not to mention, like, I'm not a fan of, yeah, like, I'm a fan of the past versions. I think that's a cool idea. Not the future versions, personally. That's just my personal opinion. Because I've not been a fan of recent Pokemon games, because I've been informed that they've, like, started to branch away from the whole, like, you know, gyms, like, 8 gyms thing, and that, like, in some of the games, that's not even how it works anymore. And I'm, you know, maybe branching off from that isn't a terrible thing. But, like, I don't know. Like, is that not, like, exactly what Pokemon is and what it's always been? I mean, I haven't really gone in depth to research what has been put in place of, like, the gyms and stuff, but, you know, change like that, you know, it's not really appealing to me. And not to mention the gimmicks as well have started to get a bit ridiculous. Like, Mega Evolution, I'm pretty sure we have talked about Pokemon before, like, in depth. Gen 7 was the only one without gyms? Okay, that's, that was, that was Sun and Moon, wasn't it? Yeah. Because, yeah, because Platinum and Diamond and Pearl was Gen 4, and Black and White was Gen 5, X and Y was Gen 6, 7 was Sun and Moon, 8 was Sword and Shield, and now Gen 9 is Scarlet and Violet. Mega Evolution, I love Mega Evolution. I've not played X and Y, but I watch the anime, and, you know, I know, and I have seen videos that feature Mega Evolution. And I love it. I love it as a concept. And I'm not the only one. I think if you ask, like, 90% of Pokemon fans about, like, what their favorite gimmick is, they'll probably say Mega Evolution. And that's because it is sick. And it's the only one I think that feels natural, like a natural thing that would exist within the Pokemon world and doesn't feel like a gimmick. Z moves, I don't have a lot of experience with. I think that's maybe alright. I think that's okay. Z moves, I think that's not that bad. And I think that could also count as something that could exist in the Pokemon world. Dynamaxing, fuck that. That's ridiculous. I will never accept Dynamaxing as anything other than ridiculous. Your Pokemon randomly growing all big and giant and Godzilla-like. And like, no, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and silly and dumb. Hello, crazy boy. Yeah, the 5th move thing, like, that's... Oh my god, we had just enough. Oh. We didn't have just enough. Bollocks! God's sake. I don't trust myself now. Great. Whoa! That was close. We just gotta smelt a bit more sand. But yeah, that's dumb. I don't like Dynamaxing. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's just your Pokemon get all big and they literally grow to like 10 times the size. There's like, it's stupid. It's dumb. And as for terrestrializing, that's a little better than Dynamaxing, but I wouldn't say I like it. Like, from what I've seen of terrestrializing, like, it, you know, it changes the type of your Pokemon, that's fine, but it's the way that it looks that's dumb. Like, it makes your Pokemon, like, it makes your Pokemon, like, all diamondy. That's cool. But then it gives them, like, a big fuck-off hat made out of diamond. It just looks dumb. Like, could they not have just... If they'd have just done it so that they went, like, crystallizing... That they just went crystal and it was different coloured crystal for each different type, then I would have been fine with that. But they just give them big, goofy, like, diamond hats. Like, what are they smoking to come up with this? Do they really look at that and go, yes, that doesn't look stupid at all? It's dumb. Like, they're really... And the... Like we were talking about earlier, the fucking legendaries being motorbikes. That is so fucking stupid. These are legendary Pokemon that have existed for, like, centuries, and yet they are based off of something that we as humans have invented. It's silly. So it's stuff like that that has put me off the newer games. Because the thing is, I would play all of the games that it excites me because I couldn't play a lot of the Pokemon games because they were on Switch, but I have a Switch now, obviously, and I have had a Switch for a long time. So theoretically, I could catch up on all the ones that I've missed out on. And I could, you know, and even, like, X and Y, I could just emulate that. And I could do a stream series on it, but I have so many Pokemon games to get through that I don't think I'd even want to. Like, yeah, I think the only, yeah, I think I might, you know, I don't think that's really something that I'd want to stream. When we've finished, that's actually a good point, Fitz. Because I mentioned, that after this week, if I can't get something to work, the Brilliant Diamond live streams might be going away for a while until I can get the thing to work. I don't think I'll start... I don't think I'm going to start the shiny only platinum playthrough until I've finished Brilliant Diamond. Because then it'd just be confusing because, like, people who end up joining for the shiny only will, like, I'll eventually stop that and go back to Brilliant Diamond. So I think it's better if I just finish Brilliant Diamond and then go on to the shiny only playthrough. I think that's best. Because then it just gets convoluted with me, like, stopping one series and then starting another and then going back to that series. It's just a big, you know, it'd just be confusing. So I think it'd just be best to finish Brilliant Diamond first. And then again, like I said, the shiny only playthrough is gonna last a long time. It's gonna last even longer than the Brilliant Diamond playthrough, obviously, because we'll be playing through the exact same generation, and there's more to it because it's platinum. But we'll be doing it shiny only, which adds obviously so many fucking hours of grinding to look for shinies. So yeah, and I'm thinking that, honestly, while we're doing the shiny only playthrough, they might announce a remaster of Black and White. And if that happens, I'll just stop when the remaster for Black and White comes out. What did I go to get? I went to craft some fence gates. That's what I meant to do. again. I probably should make them dark oak, all things considered, considering everything else in the tower is dark oak, but I'll do that later. Yeah, so if the, I'm actually gonna sleep because I don't want to get harassed by monsters or anything. My worst nightmare is a creeper blowing up anything. Like it did the storage room. The top of the inverted storage tower. But yeah, if they announce I don't know when the next because would they do it at Nintendo Live or whatever? Because I'm pretty sure that just happened. You know, I don't know what it's called, Nintendo Live or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Ow. Cannot place. Maybe I'll hold on. Let me grab this. I think what I need to do is just do the dirt first. There we go. Yeah, Nintendo Direct. So it'll be yeah, I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure that just happened, and I'm pretty certain I'm certain that if Black and White 2 not Black and White 2, Black and White like remastered had been announced, then I would know about it. So now we just break this, place the magma block, and there we go. So now all the kelps come back to us. Once we've got the floor in place, obviously, we go up really fast, and then we go down really fast. How cool is that? And we go down even faster if we crouch. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that if Black and White Remastered had been announced, I would know about that. If anything, Jack would tell me, because he is the Pokemon man. But I don't even know if that's a Cluckalot anymore. I don't know. I'm assuming it probably is. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, if the Black and White remasters are announced, then when they come out, I will just swap from the Shiny only playthrough, if I haven't finished it, of course. Because Pokemon games come out every year, so we could be waiting until next year to get if it's not another new Pokemon game, it'll be the Black and White remakes. The Black and White remakes are one of the most logical things for them to do next, because it's the last game that was made as sprites, so you know it makes sense for them to do it. It's the last game that absolutely needs a remaster. And you can bet your ass that when that happens, we'll be playing it. And we haven't. I wouldn't say we've got that many streams left of Brilliant Diamond, but then again, I do plan to shiny hunt something on Brilliant Diamond. The Johto games, I don't really have any reason to stream those. Again, I have to be really, really particular on what I stream, and streaming the Johto games would mean nothing to me, because, you know, I have never played them before, so I could do it. I don't know. Maybe down the line, but you have to remember that, like, if they're releasing a Pokemon game every every year, and I start, like, if I were to ever start playing the new games, you know, oh yeah, it's funny because, like, because they made, like, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but they are, so they've already been remade. But that's the Hoenn region, so, yeah, there are a few that actually do need a remaster, but I think Pokemon Black and Pokemon White are the next ones that should be remastered. But yeah, but like I said, we have the next stream, this Monday stream, where we are definitely doing the legendary encounter, which is going to be fun. We're going to meet Dialga. Then we're probably going to be able to beat the final gym in the next stream, and from there, I don't know if we're actually going to enter the Pokemon League because of the thing I want to do before we can get to the Pokemon League. Actually, there's something I need to question Jack about, actually, now that I've thought about it. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. But then even after we've beaten Cynthia, we're still carrying on because there's something I want to shiny hunt, which we can't get to until we've unlocked the national dex. And then I want to go and I want to get every legendary. That probably won't take very long. That would probably only be a stream. So once we've successfully shiny hunted what I want to shiny hunt, then it'll probably just be one more stream where we go and we get all the legendaries. Because Darkrai and Shaman were only available for a limited time because it's stupid. But we can get Cresselia and Heatran, sorry. And Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon, I think. I think that's all of them. Oh, and on the 3 lake Pokemon, of course. But yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted with what's happening. But that is where we're going to end tonight's stream. This has been a fun one. We've talked about a lot of cool stuff. Thank you everyone for joining me on this stream. And thank you for subscribing and sticking with me. You know, I appreciate you guys. Yes, so join me tomorrow, obviously, for more Skyrim. We're getting into the Dawnguard DLC. It's going to be fun, as per usual. Because I always love the Skyrim live streams. They're always very fun. On Monday, of course, we're doing the... Well, I can't get... No, not Arceus. I can't get Arceus because I'd have to complete every mission in Legends Arceus, and I'm not doing that. I don't even own Arceus, and I don't intend to get it. But yeah, so yeah, and join me on Monday for the legendary encounter on Brilliant Diamond. We're gonna go face Dialga, and we're gonna catch him. Not with a Master Ball though. And then, of course, join me on Wednesday for more Starfield and next Friday for more of this. So, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. We made great progress on the tower today. And yes, I will see you on another video very, very soon. Or stream very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.